Guys, we've had a bloody nightmare since I last saw you. Not in terms of gameplay, gameplay's been alright. In terms of me, in terms of recording videos, it's all gone. It's gone wrong. You're probably wondering what's gone wrong. When I last saw you, we just lost to Rangers. So the first thing to do is show you what happened since you've been gone. Welcome to Since You've Been Gone. First up, St Johnstone. I was in the mood for dancing, hit the crossbar early on. Maybe my shooting boots weren't on, but my crossing boots were. This might be the greatest cross I've ever delivered in my entire life. Seedorf at the back post finishes it off. Lovely stuff. At half time, I slipped my shooting boots on. I tucked them on my little toesy woesies and we made it 2-0. Good stuff. Could have had another assist. I've been thinking if I had target man Benedictoni instead of Seedorf on the far side, we might score like 50 goals between us this year, but either way, a good win. Dundee United up next, and they were telling me about this Lewis Appiah guy, and he's not a peer of mine. I've never heard of him in my life. A peer of mine is lawless, and I could kill him. I could kill him for misses like that cost us this bloody game. Dundee went through, shanked one right into the heart of us to make it 1-0. I put through Lawless again. It's not a cross, this time I'm saying, look, do it on your feet. Again, he misses. A peer wanted to make his mark, and I was saying, again, you're not my peer. Look at this defended by McCulloch. Not once, not twice, not 3 times, but as always, Dundee United have the last laugh, and look at that, what a finish. Does it over Carson. We were warned about Appiah. He's on my hit list, so I'll make sure I injure him later in the season. But yeah, a big 2-0 loss to Dundee. Very upset. We had to come back with a win against Aberdeen. There's only one highlight to show you this game, and we won the game. It was a 1-0 win. But despite that, we let ourselves down. We let ourselves down massively. Look at this. I feel sick. I feel sick to my stomach. Conor McCulloch has obviously already done his apology. I think I should do an apology as well, to be honest with you. Sorry. Lastly, it was Livingston. Nice passing foot. We see how I run outside long here. I run outside, decoy run. They don't even bother passing to me. Lawless knew he had to make up for dropped points earlier in the season. Gets that goal there. And look, the Motherwell press. It's famous. We find Long. Usually scores, but misses. But I wanted to show you the press. But yeah, annoying to lose to Dundee, but 3 wins out of 4. You can't complain. Now, there's a lot to go over coming out of that, isn't there? Firstly, let's go into what really matters. The celebration. I'm sure all of you agree the celebration was an absolute disgrace to see us do that. So I decided, Conor McCulloch doesn't actually have a celebration yet, does he? Because he didn't score many. But we needed one. So I reached out to some of the most ugly, freakish, just complete f***ing dorks that I know. And I said, hey, if the Journeyman could have any celebration, what would you choose? So some French YouTubers came up with these ideas, whatever you want to call them. Travesties is what I'll call them.
Maggie Thatcher's in the mud.
Let's go, my guy. Little bit of you there. It's over here. Let's go, McCulloch. Let's go, go. Let's go.
You're a Jack. I'm Benedict. Because, I'm dead.
You ask people for something serious and you get that. You get someone pouring water on their head. I mean, what a weirdo. The thing about Straw, lovely boy, he's about 13 years old, so I think he still does stuff like that thinking it's funny. Someone getting wet is funny? I don't know. He is a child, so I'll let him off. But none of those, annoyingly, can be used in FIFA. So we ended up choosing one, and we chose this. Why did we choose this? Let me move me. We chose this. Old finger in the ears. And why did we choose this? It's because I'm sick of the abuse. Specifically, sick of abuse like this. Latimus Prime, who on earth do you think you are? Saying I'm a C-Tech, not even a B-Tech, not even an A-level, a C-Tech, Trent Alexander-Arnold, who doesn't have a defensive bone in his body. Firstly, Prime, you know I've got a defensive bone in your body. Ask your mother about it, because it's been deep down her I apologise instantly. I regret what I've just said. I will make a full apology video. I'm very sorry. But yeah, so this was the celebration we went with. I then recorded a video, yeah, this was all done on camera. For some reason, and I'm hoping it doesn't continue in this one, because otherwise might be the end of the Journeyman as we know it, the video quality was really laggy. Don't know why. Said we were going to play Kilmarnock, we didn't because we had Hamilton up next, and this person let me know Hamilton are our rivals. So Stephen O'Donnell played the Kilmarnock game. We lost, obviously, because that's what he does. We then played the Hamilton game, played him off the park. We won 2-0. I got both the assists. Here they are. It's good football. Early doors. Lovely stuff. I'll have it back if you want. I'll set it back to Campbell. It's beautiful. It's Motherwell. Come inside for you. Good ball. Ooh. Giving it back. Second assist. That's got to be it. I hope you enjoyed it. Now, the thing to do with that game, in my head, I was like, a derby day. Let's say it's on Sky Sports, and let's say the worst boot manufacturer on the game has said that if we get man of the match, what on earth? Can you tell I'm a bit over? I'm stressed, okay? And stress is a killer. The worst boot manufacturer on the game said if we get man of the match, they will sponsor us for the rest of the season. We did get man of the match, thankfully, and the worst boot manufacturer, it's not Nike, it's not Adidas, it's not New Balance, it's not Puma, it's not Lotto, it's not Mizuno, it's not UA, it is of course Joma.
Adidas creps don't ask where I've got no arms.
Introducing the Joma Pro 2011 Propulsion Limon Fleur. Answers on a postcard for what any of that means. The last word, fleur, sounds like this.
I enjoy cooking bacon and stuff, working with flour.
Which I'm always a fan of. A great moment from Sunday Kitchen, which if they want to have me on, I will go on. In my wisdom, before I started editing, I thought let's play a few more games ahead of time. We played one, Celtic. This is how it went. I scored at Celtic Park on a snowy day in Celtic. The first appearance of the Fleur boots, and I felt great. Scoring against Celtic, I was like, here we go. I'm going to make it big. Late on, they equalised. Heartbreaking stuff. It's 1-1. Yeah, finishes 1-0. At that point, I think, right, let's crack on now, get some editing done. I realise it's all gone to pot. So if you're trying to follow what's happened since Rangers, the Since You've Been Gone we saw at the start, a video recorded that I can't show you, a game against Celtic that we drew. Are you all caught up now? I'm as unhappy about this as you are. You've missed us getting new boots, a new celebration. Do you know what? Here's a quote from the video I recorded earlier that you'll never see. This is almost going a bit too well. It's very un-Journeyman-esque, isn't it? 2 daggers going straight through both my hearts like some sort of freaky Time Lord there. I say that and the game's like... fuming. Absolutely fuming. So yeah, new boots. I'm having a really good season. I'm having a great season. This is a picture. If I could get just the picture of that, I might actually buy it and hang it on my wall. Me doing the I Can't Hear You at Celtic Park. Beautiful stuff. And what a goal we scored against them. This is the league table so far. 3rd. I have no idea. Again, I know some SPL fans, which, I mean, of all the things to be fans of, the SPL, a lot of respect for you, like, honestly. Hard times are coming, aren't there? SPL fans, let me know. Does finishing 3rd, is that like guaranteed Europa League? Is that a Champions League qualifier? I'm going to guess it's not Champions League, but maybe a good Europa League qualifier. Let me know. But yeah, that's how it's been going. The annoying thing is, obviously, I don't want to do loads of games without you seeing, so we're going to have to play today's game, which is against Aberdeen. This is episode 4. We've already played Aberdeen on camera this season, so yeah, over the moon. But when we last played Aberdeen, we drew, and we've been on really, really good form since then. So let's give them another game today, shall we? And hopefully, none of this is lagging. The Celtic game as well, I put on the competitor mode. I don't know if you guys have ever used it. It's when the computer does more skill moves. It's meant to act like a real person. It's just ridiculous. You could see it on Celtic's goal. Look at this footwork by Ajeti. He's acting like Ronaldinho out there. It's pathetic. But today, Aberdeen at home. We drew to him earlier in the season, which I think was away. So bring him to Fir Park, stick it up him. Now I understand and expect this has probably been a very fast-paced, all over the place intro. For my fellow content creators out there, I'm sure you know there is literally nothing worse in the world than recording a whole episode and it goes to pot. And you just either have to kind of redo it, start again, you don't know where to go. I managed to edit the whole thing. It was only when I watched it back I realised this thing is really laggy. I don't know how I didn't realise it before. The best ever episode of The Journeyman, ever, After I recorded it, I realised there was no audio, and I think I cried. I can't quite remember. If anyone cares, message me. I'll let you know what happened in it. It was a classic, but you'll never know. So much has happened. Let's just make sure we win today. Fir Park, slowly but surely, look, you can see the turf is starting to get pulled up. We're into December now. This is dangerous times for Scottish football. This lot are unlucky. They've come up against a very angry, very determined McCulloch today. Mugabe, move it quick. Do you know what? Fudge it. They're in my head. EA, everyone. It's not even EA's fault. That's the most annoying thing. They're the easiest person to put the blame on for anything. The Journeyman has gone from very successful to a complete nightmare in the space of 4 hours, which makes the European Super League actually look quite impressive for how long it lasted. Is anyone still talking about that, or have I missed the boat? Win today, keep the pressure on second place. Rangers, just like real life, are really running away with it. They've got a Campbell of their own. He's our most dangerous player, and they've got a clone of him. Could be dangerous. Ngwenwa. Don't let him put a cross in. Don't let him put a cross in. Oh, trying to get in front. Well up, Donnelly. Second balls. From what I remember, oh mate, you've left him completely. Zizuela, I think he scored the first time we played each other. I mean, firstly, weird choice to pass. Secondly, fantastic offside line by me. You lot probably wouldn't have stepped up. You would have challenged for the ball. What is this camera work, man? Miles off. Absolutely miles off. Spread it out wide if you want. Good linking up with Campbell. Little step over. Oh, it nearly goes through. Seedorf. I don't think that's taken a deflection, which is an outrage. Back post. Could it be a goal? I can't believe that shot by Seedorf. What are you doing, Donnelly? What on earth are you doing? Who put a 50p in you? A bunch of jokers, Motherwell. This is much more the Journeyman we expect, isn't it? After the first few episodes, we expected it to all go wrong and the players to just act like tossers. Here was me thinking Scotland was different, more grown up. Oh, don't have a defensive bone in your body. Great interception, I say. Lovely. Oh! I'm not going to say that any of that was intentional. I definitely wasn't aiming all the way for the back post. Lawless by name, lawless by nature. Should have put it away. We've got quite low acceleration, but really good sprint speed. So when we get away from someone, we are away. But we're not very good at like bursting past people, you know. We're a bit like a locomotive train. I want to be like a Bugatti Veyron. It's a good ball to Long if he's onside. Drop just back inside if you can find me. It's Campbell. Long again. Campbell. Good football. McCulloch forces a save out of Lewis. Strike from the edge of the box. Got Aberdeen under pressure here at Fir Park just before half time. Corner comes in. Headed up by Donnelly. Mugabe out wide to me. I'm going to hit the byline and then whip it in. It's going all the way to the back post. Oh, Kennedy just wins the header. I mean, so far, this could really go either way, couldn't it? What a day of Scottish football, do you know what I mean? My over 2.5 goals accumulator is looking bad. But yeah, Aberdeen, I think, are about 6th. So if they don't win today, this is a bad result for them. You know, this is them almost early on. I say early on in the season. I think we're nearly halfway through. But this would be a big dent to their hopes of finishing, you know, 3rd or 4th as well. Good press. The Motherwell press. The Motherwell press. Come on, look. Campbell's in space. Move for him. I've gone out wide, Campbell. Good ball. I'm seeing your back post. I've seen your back post. Oh, you've stopped running. Have I got anyone in there? Not really. But let's test the waters. Hoban heads it behind for another corner. It's another corner. Fantastic. One day I'll get to take the corners and that will make all the corners we get a lot more exciting. Well played. Well won back. O'Hara, he's just been subbed on and he's awful. Lawless. Into me. Into Campbell. Surely. I thought he'd put it wide. Good stuff. Assist for us. The Motherwell press. It always comes off just when you think it won't. On the hour mark, Campbell is the boy in midfield. It's always a centre mid we become best friends with, you know. Never forget that angel up there. Never forget him. Merchandise available in the description. But Campbell is stepping up to the plate. He's saying, you know, you might miss Davide. I'm your new dad. He's my stepdad, you know. It's that bit in the film where eventually, final game for Motherwell, I'm going to look him in the eyes. And he'll say, you've done me proud, son. And I'll say, don't ever call me son. You are not my father. I'm getting too deep into this Conor McCulloch storyline, clearly. It's about 18 degrees today. It's the hottest day of the year so far, and I've all this stress with recording, editing videos that aren't even going to be used. So apologies if this video is all over the place. I hope you are still enjoying it. If you are, don't be afraid to absolutely smash that thumbs up button. Am I right, lads? Tell you what, they haven't asked too many questions of me defensively so far today, have they? Magua, who sounds like a real knockoff McCulloch, and he's played an absolutely sensational pass. Second balls. How did that not end up in? Villagra. Oh, it's weird strike, really. He's only got himself to blame. A warning sign, perhaps. Who's this? Is this someone new? I don't recognise this person. Roberts. Who the hell is Roberts? Oh, I've called for it. I wasn't focusing. I was too busy looking at Roberts. Thank God for McGinley. Well, you don't look particularly tall, Robert, so straight away you're useless to me. Wherever we move next, we'll have to have a look at the team before we move and see, have they got a tall striker as their main striker? Because that could be a very big part of joining. As much as I love, getting forward, the passing play, I want to be crossing it 50 times a game. Right, 15 minutes to go. This will be a big win, a very big win. So let's play smart. He can have it there. He's no threat there. Boom! Get out of my shop. You can have it back if you want, Cams. I'll come around you. Look at this. Me and Campbell just taking the mick. Oh, I've kicked it straight at him. Lovely. Campbell, he's not afraid to put one in himself. It's another corner, fantastic. Crossing it in, it's a good ball. O'Hara, just over the crossbar. Thought that was going to be it. Our crossing and our curve has just gone up, people. So it's now even better. Press, 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 press. Press, 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 press. Oh, so good, so good. It's a nice little play, long. Chips it up to me, McCulloch. What a volley. Is that full time? There's still about 6 seconds left. Just blow the whistle, ref. It's not been pretty, has it? It was an exciting start to the game. After that, it's been a bit dire. But 3 points after the day I've had, I'll absolutely take it. Need to start getting more cross assists. They're the best part. There I am. Pretty boy McCulloch. Can see what it does to the table. We're top 4. We're making a nice little gap from everyone else. You can see Aberdeen are actually 6th. And that was a nice 10-point gap created to them. Good result. Very good result. Now, stressful day for me. Sorry if this video's feels rushed. I'm a bit all over the place. Still got Miguel's though. Miguel's are still supporting me, so it's not all bad. What I wanted to say, playing for Scotland, I wasn't going to do it, as I said, until the second season, because you always get called up straight away. The other two journeymans was an Englishman and an Italian, so you wouldn't get called up that quickly. Now, Scottish people, I don't mean to offend you. It's the last thing I'd ever want to do. But I feel like if someone was having the season that McCulloch's having, 13 assists and 3 goals in 16 games at right back for Motherwell, they probably would be in the Scottish lineup. So what I say to you is, do you think next time we get called up for Scotland, we should play it and start our international career? I'm thinking international episodes will be like a little bonus one, so I'll still try and get 2 episodes out a week that are club-based. Don't know why I do that. Club-based, they will be fucking club-based, so I don't know why I'm doing this. And then we do one on like a Sunday or a Wednesday, which is a game for Scotland. So if you think that's a good idea, let me know down below. If you think we should wait another season until we play for Scotland, let me know that as well. Look, just comment either way. Say the video is good. Tell your friends about it. I put lots of effort into these, as some of you might know. And thanks to anyone who sent in celebrations. Like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter. I hate this so much, like an ambulance. Follow me on Twitter. Arrivederci. Have a good evening.